All right, well, if you haven't made plans ahead of the weekend, we've got you covered. There are lots of fun things to do in the LA area. And joining us to talk about it is Michael Giuliano from Timeout LA. Happy New Year, welcome back.
Thanks for having me, good morning.
Always a pleasure. It's supposed to be really nice out this weekend, so all of these things are up for grabs. Give me your first choice first.
Yeah, first choice, I'm actually gonna send you inside. But this is this exhibit, Oscar Oiwa. It's opening at the Pacific Asia Museum in Pasadena. And basically he's this artist he does all sorts of like surreal landscape paintings, but his signature thing is these inflatable domes that he and a couple assistants cover entirely using Sharpie markers.
Wow.
So they went through something like 120 markers over 2 weeks. And so you can walk inside of this dome. It's called Dreams of a Sleeping World, and it really feels like a dream swirling around you, right? To the point that there's even a bed at the center that you can lay down in to take it in.
I would describe that as a dream swirling around you. That's a
Absolutely.
pretty good description.
But you may be used to immersive art experiences like this at a place like the Broad, right? Unlike that, though, you're welcome to take quite a bit of time inside of there. Only about 10 people at a time are allowed in, but as long as there's not a huge line, you can spend like up to 10 minutes inside of there. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Was that Oscar in that video?
I wasn't paying attention, but it might have been. He was there yesterday, so he was on site to oversee it.
Very cool. And so that is using a marker?
Yeah, just a marker. And that opens today.
Huh, so you mean I don't need to go get like a whole paint packet to start painting or doing some art? All right, very cool. All right, it's also Lunar New Year, and there's a celebration for that in Monterey Park.
Yeah, so we're actually still like 2 weeks out from Chinese New Year, but celebrations start in the city as early as this weekend. One of the biggest ones is in Monterey Park. They have this 2-day Lunar New Year festival. It takes over about 5 blocks of downtown Monterey Park.
Wow.
It kicks off Saturday with things like lion and dragon dancing, and then on both days you'll find tons and tons of craft vendors, food stalls. There's a carnival zone for kids. As you might expect, and this is all free to attend as well.
Wow,
so
that is amazing.
As you might expect, it's very, very popular. I think they say something like 50,000 people show up each day. So if you're heading, do take advantage. They have free parking shuttles from 2 of the nearby schools. So definitely don't try to park anywhere near downtown Monterey Park.
Right.
Take advantage of those shuttles.
That is absolutely beautiful, and like you said, completely packed. We've been talking about MOCA because they recently have a sort of a promotion made possible by one of their donors, and there's an event happening there this weekend. What is that?
Yeah, so Art for All is on Saturday, and this kicks off free admission at MOCA Forever. Thanks to a grant.
That's what we said.
Yeah, so thanks to a grant, both of their locations, you'll never have to pay anymore. And so they're celebrating with, a day of all sorts of free performances, gallery tours. I think they're serving free ice cream. And this is both at the Bunker Hill location on Grand Avenue and the MOCA Geffen in Little Tokyo. And there'll be different things at each. So like at MOCA Grand, they're having a sidewalk sale. At MOCA Geffen, they're having things that are a little more representative of the Little Tokyo community. So things like taiko drumming. I think they have a pop-up gallery from Self-Help Arts, which is this great Boyle Heights gallery. So all sorts of fun, free stuff to kick it off. I imagine it might be a little crowded since it is the first day to visit it, but again, I think the important takeaway is it's going to be free forever. So if you can't check it out this weekend, for sure go back to the museum at some point soon.
Can we just talk about how amazing that is and how much that opens up? Because a lot of times museums, at least there's a perception that it's only available to certain tier of income. But now anyone can go, and that just opens up a whole new world for some people.
It's amazing too, because at some point, almost all of LA's best museums are entirely free to visit now. Like, I don't know when that happened, but it's amazing.
That is so cool. LA's cool like that. Last but not least, No Pants Metro Ride.
Yes.
What's that about?
So this is the 12th year this is happening in LA. There's this New York-based troupe called Improv Everywhere who first launched it. And as you might expect, it is a bunch of people riding on the metro without any pants on. Now, it's supposed to be like, you're supposed to be sly about it, right? You're not supposed to yell, hey, I don't have pants on.
Right.
Because basically, people start on 6 different spots, like all the different lines that make their way into Union Station. So people start their ride at around 1 o'clock. and then they all convene at Union Station around the same time and head to Hollywood for a party on Sunday. So suddenly, if you're in Union Station Sunday afternoon, you're just going to see trains full of people with no pants on.
I love it. This is the benefits of living in the free world. All right, to get more details, timeout.com/Los Angeles.
Yep, that's right.
Amazing. Thank you so much.